right, good morning, everyone. It is 5 minutes after 11 on July 2nd, 2021, and today I get to do a negative $261 recap. And it's really quite unfortunate. I definitely overstayed my welcome. You see the red box here on your screen. These are the trades that I took after 10:30 this morning. According to my statistics, I have a losing after 10:30. If I take a trade after 10:30, I have a 40% chance of having a profitable trade. So all trades that I take, and usually I have the discipline to stop trading after 10:30 and just take whatever I have at that time, whether it's positive or negative, and go home. Now, today, if I had stopped trading at 10:30, you can see here my last trade that I closed out was at 10:18. Then I tried opening up another one at 10:32. Well, if I'd stopped trading at 10:18, I'd take home about $80 today. And for whatever reason, today, unlike most other days, I decided that $80 just wasn't good enough. Usually I would say to myself, okay, self, it's 10:30, you got $80, time to wrap it up, go home. It's the weekend. It's a long weekend. Well, for whatever reason, I decided not to do that today. I decided that I could trade after 10:30 and make money. And it's just not the case. Today MRIN gave me one hell of a time. And generally speaking, I just did not trade well. I did wind up trading Wave, which was interesting. It gave a couple pretty good opportunities. SPCE, I did okay. Let's just go over it here real quick. So SPCE, actually my first trade was MRIN, so we'll go over that one first. Now I didn't have 2132 up when that was the opening candle. I didn't have that number up there this morning when I was trading. I did have 1988. 1988 I put in pre-market, and that was yesterday's high. And for whatever reason, I was sitting here watching this thing, and for whatever reason, I decided that making an entry at 1988 just wouldn't be smart. It would have been a terrific entry. I could have actually made money on the stock today, but for whatever reason, I watched it get support and move away from 1988 here, and I traded it all the way up here at $21.80. The high here is $21.86. I decided to try and enter it at $21.80. That was I think that was the next. I traded this thing 4 times. So 2 rules that I broke. If I trade a stock 3 times and I strike out on it 3 times, I stop trading it. But today I decided I'm going to give it one more try, a 4th try. And not only did I give it a 4th try and not follow my 3 strikes you're out rule, I also gave that 4th try after 10:30 in the morning. Let's see, MRIN. I made another stab at this one. Oh, I traded okay, so 1, 2. So I tried trading this thing at 10:32. So let's find 10:32. Yep, this candle right here. And then sold it for about a 54-cent loss. And then I tried again at 10:43. Right here, and actually was doing okay on it, and I was waiting. So I bought it at 10:43 in this candle. I think it was for 20. I don't remember. It was around about, we'll call it $21.16. I remember now. It was at $21.16, and so it started to run up. It ran up about 50 cents. Why I didn't take profits, I don't know. gee, I just didn't feel like taking profits. What I wanted to see it do is break VWAP here, hold VWAP, and continue higher. And the next candle, it just tanked. So I was in on this candle right here, and then it tanked on that candle. And so I let it go before it went too terribly. You can see here now it's breaking back down below 1988 again. So no money, no joy. The first trade that I took on it was for the break of this high candle at $25. And it dumped. And I held on to it for way too long. I let go of 100 shares at $1.10 per share and another 100 shares at $1.36 loss. Yeah, I got eaten up on this thing over and over again today. The next time I tried to trade it was at 10:13 in the morning. Oh wait. Oh yeah, okay. I chickened out of this trade. So I was in this trade at $19.88. Right here. And I got out of it. No, I was in for $20.20 right here. 10:13. $20.20 right here. Or 20, it says 2019 is the high, but my trade sheet says $20.20. And it started dropping below 1988, and I dumped it and lost another 36 cents per share on 200 shares. And didn't hang on to wait for it to gain support here and move up. Would have been a great trade. Would have been a nice trade. I let this stock, I say I let this stock get the better of me, but it's me trading. So I traded MRIN like crap today. I mean, horribly. There's only one really good entry. A false breakout is a false breakout. That's part of the game. That's the way it goes. Too bad, so sad. That's an understandable trade. That's losing $1.10 and $1.36 per share is not acceptable. I held on to them for way too long. But getting in for this breakout, taking the loss there, that's just kind of the way the game goes, sometimes. I can't really fault myself for this trade so much. It's the other three trades that I took on it that I just traded like crap. So, okay. There's MRIN, and let's actually add up. If I didn't trade MIRN today at all, let's see. Let's add these together. MI 13.6 plus 122.41 plus 110.01. Let's see. Where's the next MRIN trade? First three, then the next two. 71.66 plus .36, and then let's see, 54.01 twice and 53.01 plus 54.01 plus 54.01 plus 53.01 plus 53.01. Yeah, if I hadn't traded MR, if I just left it alone completely, I'd be up $200 today on the rest of the trades that I took. It's just atrocious, just atrocious. And actually, while I'm at it, let's take a look after my 10:30 trades, my after 10:30 trades. Here, let's look at this. All right, 51.32 plus 5.7. plus 57.02 plus 53.01 plus 53.01 plus 54.01 plus 54.01, enter $328. So if I hadn't traded after 10:30, if I had stopped trading MRIN after the third loss and didn't take a fourth loss on it, I know better than this, I guess I had to learn this lesson one more time today. I guess I had to go through this lesson one more time to make sure that I learn it. That is, to not trade after 10:30, and once 3 strikes you're out. And that was MRIN for me today. Terrible trading. Terrible trading on MRIN today, and then trading after 10:30. All right, so then SPCE. Okay, and so SPCE. I put the Fibonacci on SPCE at the opening price. So after the opening bell, I put it right here. Here's the opening price on SPCE, which is, what is that? That's 53. Let's see if I can bring up the. All right, I'll just scroll over here. $53.23. It went down almost perfectly to the 75% level. I took the actual level on the Fibonacci is, I've forgotten. It's not 75. I think it's a little bit lower, maybe a little bit higher. I can't remember. But I was paying attention to MRIN when this thing hit this Fibonacci level. And then as soon as I got done losing on MRIN, I got in this one at $51.95. And it ran up here to $54.34. I let it go just shy of $54. So I made almost $2 a share. I made $1.95 and $1.96 per share on only 100 shares right here. So let's see. Okay, so all right, here we go. Here are the timestamps. So here's SPCE for 100 shares, 60 and 40. It split it up on the way that it bought and sold. I don't know why it does that. But I got out of that MRIN trade at 9:35 and 29 seconds, and then hopped over 40 seconds later to SPCE at 9:36. So let's look at the 9:36 candle. Oops, I just screwed up my, hang on. Let me put that back to the open. Wait, no, this is the open right here, right there. So 9:36, I jumped in on this candle for just shy of 50. It was just shy of $52 at 9:36, and wrote it for it went up higher. It went up more than $2 per share, and then it started to come back down, and so I sold it for just shy of $2 per share profit. And so I was just shy of break even at that point, 180. So let's see, 220, 240, 180. So I was negative $60 on the day. I was like, okay, good trade. All right. I didn't catch it where I should have. I should have entered down here at this Fibonacci at 50.85, but I wasn't paying attention, and I did manage to catch a ride on this thing as it broke above its opening level. All right. So, okay. The next up, Wave. Now, Wave is a weird one. This is kind of a weird setup here. Wave went into, this is the 1 minute. Let's see what time I traded Wave here real quick. This first trade right here was at 9:44, and I sold it at 9:46. Yeah, 9:44 on Wave. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I took 2 trades. Took 2 trades on Wave. One was for a 1 cent loss, and that was. It's not giving me a timestamp, but I closed it at 9:44. Let's find the 9:44 level. 9:45, 9:44. Okay. All right. Well, so what happened here with Wave is, even though there are only a few candles in here, it went into a couple of halts. 9:37, 9:30, 9:38. It went into one halt. So the timestamp here, this is the 9:38 candle, and this is the 9:43 candle. I've forgotten what price I got in on this one, but I sold it at 9:44. So I probably got in on this candle. Well, anyway, I sold it for a 1 cent loss. It got up here. I was watching level 2, and I didn't like the way the level 2 was behaving. So I got out of it. I was like, all right, to heck with it. And that's this trade right here, this 1 cent loss. Now the next time I got out at 9.44, then I bought again at 9.44 and then sold at 9.46. Okay, so I got in again before the close and then got out on this one. And yeah, I remember now. I was like, okay, it went up above, it broke this high right here, and then sold back down again. So I got 20 cents off of it. So I really don't remember my prices getting in and out, but it was toppy right here. It started to surge and looked like it was going to really start ramping up, and it didn't. And so I got out of it. But then I did manage to get a decent trade on Wave here. Since I'm on the chart, I'm just going to stick with it. This one right here for 49 cents, 50 cents. So 1, 2, 3, these three right here. I managed to get, I'll call it 50 cents per share on 100 shares. So I did manage to get $50 off of it. And I tried to trade MRIN again. This is, let's see, MRIN right here. 10.13 to 10.15. 10.17 to 10.18. Oh, that was space. Got another 11 cents on space. Ay, 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 ay. Horrible, 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 horrible trading. Really dumb mistakes on these trades. Just didn't trade well today. At least, a $261, negative $261 loss. I'm not too upset about this. If I can't make this back in a day, I can make it back in 2 or 3 days with small wins. Yeah, so I'm calling it a day here. Just terrible trading. It's a long weekend. I'll forget about this over the weekend and then come back and get back to it next week on Tuesday. All right, everybody. Good luck out there. Keep your risk tight. Click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you on Tuesday morning. Have a great weekend, everybody. I am out.